A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Mike Myers is back and he's still a prosthetic. This time, Myers is not only back on screen, he's also wearing 8 different prosthetics. Myers is not the only one wearing prosthetics in the Pentaverate. Jeremy Irons, Debbie Mazar, Keegan-Michael Key, Lydia West, and Jennifer Saunders also star.
Narration is provided by Jeremy Irons. The Pentaverate premieres on May 5th.
Myers recently joined Instagram, and his posts frequently refer to the film. Jeremy Irons.
The first season of Netflix's The Pentaverate is set to release on May 5. Starring Jeremy Irons, Michael Myers plays a journalist who's going undercover to uncover a conspiracy.
Other cast members include Keegan-Michael Key, Ken Jeong, Deborah Mazar, and Richard McCabe. The film is directed by Tim Kirkby and also features Jeremy Irons as a narrator.
Netflix recently debuted the first official trailer for The Pentaverate, starring Jeremy Irons as the narrator. The cast also includes Keegan-Michael Key, Deborah Mazar, Richard McCabe, and Lydia West.
In addition to Irons, the movie also stars Keegan-Michael Key and Keegan-Michael, as well as English comedy legend Jennifer Saunders. The Pentaverate is based on the classic Thomas Schlamm 1993 black rom-com about conspiracy theorists and government officials.
The plot follows an elite group of men whose primary goal is to save the world. In a twisted twist, the group has been around since 1347, when the Black Plague struck England. The
Pentaverate is the latest comedy from Netflix. The series follows the titular group of people who control the world's destiny.
They orchestrate world events and use nonsensical buzzwords to rant. It's not just about politics, though.
In the world of politics and society, politics, religion, and politics, The Pentaverate is a satire that's sure to be a hit. The Pentaverate is a highly anticipated new series from Netflix.
It will premiere on Netflix on May 5, 2022. Jeremy Irons and Bob Saget reprise their roles from the original series.
Jeremy Irons are both fantastic as the title characters. The first 2 episodes are hilarious, but the plot gets boring after episode 3.
As Mike Myers, Irons' sly wit and clever banter are a treat to watch. Mike Myers has a proven track record and is still in Jeremy Irons' favorite.
The series is a great binge watch because it's only 3 hours long. The only complaint I have about the series is the fact that it repeats himself from previous works.
Mike Myers. The Netflix comedy series The Pentaverate is set to release its first trailer on Monday, May 5.
The Pentaverate stars Myers in 8 different roles and Jeremy Irons as the narrator. While the series looks cheap and unfunny, it's an entertaining watch.
Keegan-Michael Key and Jennifer Saunders also star. Myers is a veteran of the television genre, and this film exemplifies his work.
In this comedy, he portrays a Canadian journalist who goes undercover to investigate a conspiracy involving the Pentaverate. He is joined by a head guard and 2 conservative conspiracy theorists.
The film also takes aim at the media, as for longtime members of the Pentaverate attempt to find a new member and bring the gang back. Tobey Myers is known for his comedic roles in movies, so it's not surprising that he's back for a new comedy series.
Fortunately, The Pentaverate isn't a political commentary. Instead, it's a comedy about a secret society that controls world events.
In this series, Myers plays a down-on-his-luck reporter named King Scarborough. Despite the fact that the plot revolves around a conspiracy theory, the film's narrator emphasizes that the Pentaverate is nice instead of a secret society.
Myers hasn't made a major comedy project since So I Married an Axe Murderer in 1993. But The Pentaverate, his first major new work in a decade, is an interesting spoof of his life and career.
While it's a good film and Myers' return to the big screen is welcome, the comedy's over cables a decade after it was first released. The Pentaverate is based on the 1993 movie of the same name.
It stars Myers as the ranting MAGA loon Rex Smith. Smith hosts his own radio show called Truth Battle, which rips liberals' nonsensical buzzwords apart.
The cast also includes Lydia West as Patty Davis, Deborah Mazar as an actress, and Michael Sheen as a former rock star. Stupidity, immaturity, poor writing.
The Pentaverate is a 6-episode collection from comedian Mike Myers. The plot involves a secret society that ostensibly rules the world.
One member of this society is fired from his job and is recruited to join them. It's based on real-life conspiracy theories and is highly topical.
It may be a comedy, but it's a very dangerous one. There are 9 different characters in the film, and Myers is in each one.
The 9 characters all look similar to each other, despite having different hairstyles. This is a recipe for disaster.
In addition to the absurdity of the plot, the writing is quite poor. Despite Myers' star power, the plot is weak and poorly developed.
While Myers has a good point of view, he doesn't develop his character enough. Although he is an excellent journalist, his character has no depth and is largely equated to his Canadian citizenship.
His attempts to make a point are muddled by non-comic distractions. This book is a waste of time and money.
So I Married an Ex-Assassin is now considered a classic, but the critics laughed at it when it was first released in 1993. Mike Myers' first new work is a rehash of an old joke, and the film lacks any real comedy.
But despite the lack of originality, it stars Ken Jeong, Lydia West, and Jeremy Irons, all of whom are great actors. Laughably bad special effects.
Netflix has released the first trailer for the comedy series The Pentaverate starring legendary actor Mike Myers. The film chronicles the rise of a secret society that controls the world and is responsible for most of the world's major decisions.
The film follows Canadian journalist Ken Scarborough as he embarks on a mission to uncover the secret society and its evil activities. The Pentaverate will be released on Netflix on May 5.
The Pentaverate revolves around 5 central characters: a New England conspiracy theorist, a far-right radio host, a former rock and roll manager, a media mogul, and a tech genius who creates society's supercomputer. Myers' cast is fairly standard, with only a few notable exceptions.
The film's special effects, however, are laughably bad. While Myers' Pentaverate has roots in the 1993 movie So I Married an Axe Murderer, the premise of the film is wildly different.
Instead of a single axe murderer, there are 5 experts, each of whom has an extremely specific role, who control the world. Myers plays most of the characters in the film, though one of them, Shep Gordon, is actually real.
The Pentaverate is a solid comedy, and Myers owes a lot to Canada. Myers' character is a nice guy, but his character's development is a bit superficial, and his point about Canadian citizenship being equated with kindness is undermined by the uncomic distractions.
However, the point Myers makes is a good one. Myers has a lot to say about conspiracy theories and the death of the truth.